It is 8:01 on this Labor Day weekend. Do you know where your toys are? I know I do. Away we go. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo, and welcome back to my Sunday night podcast where we talk about life and toys. Hello, happy Labor Day weekend. We all deserve the rest. If you're a hardworking person out there, and I know many of you are, I just know. So, enjoy this 3-day weekend over here in the States. Man, I almost was camping tonight, which wasn't even the plan for the weekend. But yeah, there was life finds a way of always throwing those curveballs at you. So yeah, we had a nice weekend. I know we still have tomorrow, which is, for those of you that with off tomorrow, like, yeah, buddy, like I'm excited. But yeah, my poor mother-in-law, jeez, we were at Monmouth County racetrack yesterday. So my sister-in-law turned 40, high five, and we celebrated over there. It was really cool. It was nice family get together. Saw the ponies. Got to put some money on the ponies. It was neat. It was a good time. I had to let my wife do all the betting though. On a side note, because I can't separate spending money now from like the cost of a mezco. So I kept being like, we just did like $2 bets, which is why she was doing it. Because I told her, I was like, look, I'm starting to get like, maybe if I'm like, no. So it was a good day. It was a good day. But my poor mother-in-law had an issue at her house, and one thing led to another, and it kind of cut our festivities short yesterday, and kind of carried into helping deal with it today. So yeah. And it's almost camping. It was too chilly though. I asked my wife if she wanted to go. She gets what she wants, not in a good way. I want to make her happy. So I was like, listen, you want to do it? We'll go. And it was that close, but it was going to be chilly. And one time, the first night that we did camp this summer, it did drop into the 50s and it was really cold. So I wasn't going to push back on it. But anyway, hello, everybody. Let me say hi. We've got some friends in the chat already. We got Chuck in the house. Happy Sunday, man. We got Seth. What's up, man? Happy Sunday, amateur hour, my man. Again, my brain is, it's getting warmed up. Really silly thing, but it reminds me just now of, there's a Pixar short called Inner Workings, which is really good. My kids just like, that was their final thing to request watching right before bedtime. So we just watched that. So I'm already thinking of how my brain is slowly like getting going and sending those electrical signals down to the muscles. Anyway, Seth, hello. And then we got Josh Brown. He's just lurking, doing a night swim with the progeny. Very cool, dude. Enjoy these last remnants of summer, man. Of course, I appreciate you sharing the news out of the stream. And then, of course, stopping in. So thank you, man. And we got Vader Sugg in the house, and we got KJ. All right. So as people come in, say hi. Say hi. It is optional class attendance. We know that. Here's Rel. What's up, Rel? How you doing, buddy? Happy Sunday, man. So yeah, it's a holiday weekend. I wasn't sure who's going to be hanging out and around, but I'm home and I'm chilling and I want to hang out and talk toys. So where to go? I have toys for us to actually discuss. I have my second camera almost ready. Let me give you a little sneak peek. Let's share that extra cam. Clicky, clicky. Here we go. Boom. Here's the first couple toys to discuss. Although I got to do a better job at this lighting. Hang on a second. By the way, are you guys noticing the new backdrop? I need to find a better way to do the second light. Let's see. How is this? Is this any better? Is this lighten them up a little bit? Kind of. I'm not trying to get like mood lighting. I just want you to be able to see the toys. All right. So we got some Blokees to talk about. That's why tonight I figured Blokees and chill. I should have said Blokees and chill because this is like a Blokees week for me. I am very honored to be part of this rollout. I know it's not quite like a Mezco drop, or even, I guess Mezco's kind of like the, trying to think if anybody else has that kind of toy reveal using like community members, you know? Mezco, I mean, in art did a great job of that too, having like an official. Anyway, Blockies. I am also, I know No Chewing, and then some other friends out there I've seen are part of this Devastator kit rollout. So I think that's pretty awesome. I mean, hey, this is like one of those bucket list things, right? Be part of uh an action figure reveal. So yeah, I did get a box from Blockies. So I put together Megatronus yesterday, and these guys are all the light up kinds. I can never. There we go. So he's the light up kind right there, Megatronus. So he's awesome. He's very cool. I need to get some more stuff done. I want to do some photos. Like I didn't record anything building him because I've done a lot of like build stuff with Blockies, and I will do more. But for him, I just wanted to build him, and it took me. I was distracted because I was watching Thunderbolts for the second time, so we're going to talk about that too. But it took me about, again, a distracted piecing together while watching Thunderbolts. It took that movie. So the classic class do take a little bit. This one I put together with my daughter today because she helped me build all the vehicles. So I'm going to get into all of that stuff with you. And there's my Ironhide. Yeah, I want to do some photos with Megatronus. I want to get, I've been jonesing to take photos. So I want to get some stuff done with him. He was going to be fighting and beating up Hot Rod, Ironhide. Don't get me. Who else do we have in the house? Ooh, we got First Strike Figs. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? And then we got Jukebox Hero. What's up, dude? I think I have some messages to get back to you, so I apologize. I think I saw it for a second, and then I was coming down to do the show. But thank you for being here. So yeah, so we got some blocky stuff to talk about. But what I was more mentioning was the arcade is currently dismantled. I broke it down. Instead, for at least the short term, for the start of this September fall season, I'm going to rock my homemade sticker wall. What do you guys think? I'm excited. And a lot of you guys are on there. See, look, there's KJ. Hey, KJ, I see your sticker back there. There's Rel. There we go. How cool, right? I think this is pretty rad. So that's going to be it for now. Well, this way, it can really put the focus on the toys. And then it kind of frees up those other accessories and stuff. So I can, flex my photography muscles a little bit. All right. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. Excited about Blockies. They also sent me the Defenders, the fourth wave. So I have that box. That's the latest one. In order to build, all right. Let me get my thoughts going. Okay. So Megatronus, awesome. Just really great. I love the design. Very standard. Like I've talked about these classic class guys before. It checks all the boxes. And he does have the improved like torso ball, lower ball. So instead of a swivel, he's got a ball peg. So that's great. So he's the larger one on the new buck. New design. Oh, gently put him there. This is, just to show you, this is the my goodness. The classic class Optimus with the jetpack wings. So fired up about this one. This is really cool. So this is Rise of the Beasts, whereas Megatronus is from Transformers 1, which I am sad that apparently they're not continuing it. I could be wrong, but that's what I thought I saw on the interwebs. But yeah, so there's that. All right, so this is the one I wanted to really just kind of talk about a little bit because it's so rad. It's so unbelievably rad. All right, let me zoom in. Let me get some better lighting on this side, maybe. Ooh, that could be better. Maybe. Let's see if I open that up a little bit brighter. Okay. So they sent me, and it was really awesome. Again, I'm like very appreciative. So they sent me the 3 boxes of the Defenders, the first 3 boxes, in order for me to get the vehicles for Devastator. So they backtracked for me, which was amazing. I didn't like they wanted me like, it's just like how cool. Oh no. So they sent me the vehicles. In that box, so there's 9. This is the thing, by the way, because it is a model kit. So he does kind of pop here and there on a couple of these like key pieces, but I will explain. It's like over here. Oh, that lighting's not doing it. I'll put the lighting here. Does that help? Yeah, there we go. So like underneath, there's the peg underneath the treads there, and that's what pops on. There we go. But yeah, you really gotta like it clicks. It does like pop. Gotta get that pop. That's why we like doing the ASMR videos so much, because they have like a very satisfying click to them. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. That's just the one thing that I did notice on this particular one. It's there are those couple little joints that get a little, they're not quite as like locked in as other aspects to this figure in other Blockies in general, but not in a bad, again, not knocking it whatsoever. Like this is fine. It's just when you start pushing other things around, it could pop. So anyway, we built all the vehicles. I built 27. Is it 9 or 12? Man, I can't even remember now. Hold on. I'm mobile, folks. I have to know. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. There's 12. Okay, I was right. I built 36. 36 of these guys. And I do have them. Actually, I brought them to school as something to use for my students teaching toy photography, or I should say photography using toys. And then I'm also going to be trying to do some more with them to show them up. But yeah, we built 36. My daughter was a champ. I know Chewy has recruited his son to help build them, but she was like, yeah, can we do more? So we crushed. We just kept chipping away. We all just did it as like it was last weekend. It's just like a fun thing. Father's daughter. My son wants to play with the Transformers when they're done, but he didn't really have the interest in building them. But she helped me out so much. And it's so neat because like the legs, there's all these little things that you wouldn't realize. Oops. I'm going to totally get myself so upset now that I just did this. Why did I mess with it? Did it go that way? Oh, man. Oh, okay. Hang on. I was just about to get so sad. All right. So there's the peg hole here on the top. That's for the foot. But then there was also the one in here to make him the cement mixer. So again, this was a very easy thing to boop, and then it just pops into this. This guy was even easier. This just literally rotated up, and then it had these little feet pop out. It was really rad seeing all of this come together. And this kit was such a great idea. And I just love it. So the colors pop. All of this stuff can still move around up here. The crane. This can still pull out from vehicle mode. It was a blast. It's a blast. So again, if you're into Transformers, if you've been looking for a very cool Devastator for your shelf, like he doesn't transform, but that's because you have the transformation in the course of you putting it together. It's so neat. Anywho, scrolling back up, Rel Collects, love the sticker wall. There we go, my man. Beachcomber 2.0, what's going on? From the hit Transformers Generation 1. All right. Thanks for being here. We got Side 9 in the house. How you doing? Art G's here. What's up, man? We got one of my toy daddies. Hey, you can always hop on. You're the Blocky. As far as I'm concerned, no chewing is the Blocky's godfather. in terms of like me, my friends, my little toy circles. Like he was the first one to that put Blockies on the radar. Yeah, so shout out to you, Chewy. So yeah, if you want to hop on, man, you know this. There we go. Okay, yeah, Kickity says Toy Hunts. There you go. I would love to see a hangout. Is AZ Toy Hunter coming? Is he coming to Legion's Con? That would be so cool to get like some of those Arizona toy hunters together with our East Coast guys. That would be fun. Like this event too, RG. So yeah, Devastator's rad. Devastator is really rad. I'm not gonna. I wish I had more to say about it. Like everything just works. You do have a few little leftover pieces, but I keep like all of my Blokees Transformers stuff. I mean, I have my classic class parts, and then I have my Defenders parts, like just little extra pieces. So yeah, like that dump truck, I do have like an axle and wheels. There's a couple little things I have to like pop back to. It's the only one. Everything else was basically intact with just like a little like maneuver, like the cement mixer truck. Here we go, Archie. So it's his fault for spending more money on the new line. Rel collects 10 weeks until Legion's Con. I'll be there. All right. Legion's Con again, guys. I know it's like gonna be a thing that all of us talk about, all of us. We're all excited. So it's our big hang, and I'm sad, but it's for a good reason. So I don't want to be like sad. But my wife had asked me about like she has some plans that came up for ToyCon New Jersey, and I know it's like but it's for like the weekends, and I now am gonna miss that, which I was bummed because I was planning. She knew too. It was just things happen, plans pop up. So I was planning on vending at that. I'm gonna try to hit up some of my buddies and split a table, but I'm gonna have to wait now. So I don't know. Maybe I can hop in. I got my buddies like Toy Mirth and Man Beast Boy and all those guys that's. I mean, I'm just naming a couple, but that sells. And maybe I'll try a Woodbridge. There's a couple of like vehicles I would like to try to move out of my house. Like make a little bit of money back, but just more free up space. And I feel like our local toy shows are probably the best way for me to do that instead of trying to ship stuff. I don't know. Oh, RG's missing ToyCon too. Man, I know. It's a bummer because like it's another excuse for us all to get together. So that's that. All right, that stinks. All right, so you and I will be left out. We'll just be having to keep tabs of people's stories and what's going on. But yes, that's the thing. We are missing ToyCon, but we do have con season. It's con season. It's here now. So yeah, I'm so excited. I got my pass. My eyes just went because like they're in. My brother-in-law gave me my pass today for Thursday or yesterday. It's in my short. Where did I put that? It's in my house. But I have to like lock that down and activate it. But yeah, man, we have 2 big cons. Super excited. Man, yeah, it's a blast. All right, so blocky stuff is cool. Love it. But yeah, expect more. I want to do photos of this guy too. He just looks great, and he has 2 face plates. So I put on this like angry one. Just see. There we go. I put that like shouting angry face on, but then he also has a nice like stoic face too. Shadows kind of block it. See, there's the open mouth. Arrgh! So Blockies. Oh. But this is the other box. This is the new one. Chewy already did some great work. And actually, this is a perfect segue. Okay. So Chewy's just one of them. He's a toy daddy. So this is gonna lead into this because I did want to do a little bit of shout out type stuff. Saw a lot of cool things over on the gram. So let me get things going. All right, so no chewing. Oh yeah. Okay. So let me share this tab, share the screen. There we go. Okay. So here's Chewie's page, and he already took this banger of a photo with Devastator, and all of the little guys. So that's why I need to now wait. I have to wait to take this picture during the week since I did bring all my little guys to school. But yeah, that's great. Waves 1 through 3, nuts. And then here we go. Who is this? What did you just say? Rodimus, right? Rodimus Prime Grimlock. Wait, so there we go. Galaxy type Rodimus. I missed the special Grimlock with the apron. The special Grimlock with the apron. Yeah, are you serious? Oh my. Hold on. This is so insane. This is what I get for not having like fully, because I haven't really cracked into it yet. Look at that Grimlock Tyrannosaurus Rex special armor type. It does in fact have a freaking apron and a tray with glasses. Why is that a thing? And this is where I feel bad if like, if my own Transformers fandom isn't like, is that a thing? Is that canon in the show? I feel bad that I don't know this now. But Chewy, look at this beautiful work of this box. So I can't wait to build these. My daughter, again, is fired up to join me. Look at these. Nice job, man. Those are awesome. All right. And now this is going to lead me into the next little part. Oh, he missed on the 2 specials. And he's saying it's a thing. I had no idea. That's amazing. I mean, I figured it should be, but sometimes companies like do random weird stuff. Oof. So that's awesome. All right. So well done, Chewy. That is beautiful work, bud. All right. So now I'm going to bounce around to something else that I saw that was really rad. This is from our collective boy, Robo Don't Know. So like I said, I watched Thunderbolts. My goodness. That was a blast. All right. So first of all, freaking loved it. Definitely slept on. Now I know Marvel put a big push behind it. Like all the promotional stuff was amazing. It just was sadly one of those things that I knew even when the reviews came out, I was like, this is going to be awesome. It just still didn't push me to like make the arrangements to go see it. See, Superman like did, but I do wish I saw it in the theater because just because the fact that I waited this long, it was amazing. So I really dug. I thought the Sentry character. I liked that whole storyline. I again, I don't want to get. I don't know if you guys want to get into spoilers, or maybe we could have a special talk about it. So I'll hold off. I hope at this point this isn't spoiling anything for anybody. I somehow avoided spoilers for the most part, although I think I did see this form at one point. But holy cow, Robo did his own custom. And I skipped these MCU figures. Like that was one thing that I was like, I have to stop. I like the comic stuff has been so good. I haven't been like utilizing my MCU stuff. So anyway, I've been putting pauses on stuff. Plus, I have a lot of MCU stuff. Like I have the majority of these figures already, or characters in figure form. Now that I saw the movie, I do want to pick up the Sentry figure though. And then now seeing what Robo did with it, but holy cow. I absolutely love this paint job. And what's interesting is he used this black paint with the chrome, marker for the eyes. But then this is when it's like the max lighting, exposure with this camera. And it has kind of like a gargoyle gray look to it, but I'm sure it is like blacked out when you hold it. I don't know, really rad. And it kind of makes me want to get 2 Sentry figures, not gonna lie. I probably won't, but I'm just very happy that movie lived up to my own expectations. Because I've been fired up about it since the first trailer dropped. There's brother-in-law. There we go. That's right. You know it, man. Can't wait. I was just telling everybody. I'm like, I have to find my Comic-Con pass. It's in the house. As I freak you out. It was in my pocket, my pants pocket. I didn't lose it. It's just like, where did I put it? It's just one of those like tired Yimbo moments, tired me moments where I'm just, my brain just kind of, where is it again? Grumps. I saw Thunderbolts yesterday. It was mid. That's okay, Grumps. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I liked it a lot. I thought it was neat. I liked the humor in it. I enjoyed the plot for the most part. There's a couple little things, that always, could be questionable, but I don't know. That's okay. It wasn't for you. I liked it. I delivered it to. I know. Hey, that's on me. That's on me. You handed, like, that was the whole joke. It's my responsibility. Yeah. So I like Thunderbolts. I thought it was. I saw a thread or a post somewhere where it focused on all of the main superhero movies this summer and their overall themes. And I think that's also part of it. I really love the fact that this movie's core theme was about coming together, togetherness, again, unity, a rejection of loneliness, just humanity's crave for each other, So I thought that was awesome in terms of a theme. And then we went into Superman, which was be kind, like just be kind for kindness sake. And then we had Fantastic Four about putting, like being there for your family. It's amazing messages. It was, it was for major, what could be major movies, and they were, but for stuff that a lot of people will see, it makes me happy to see some nice themes like that, So I enjoyed the Thunderbolts. I liked it. All right. Moving on. So Thunderbolts was good. Oh yeah. Like I had a whole thing. All right. So that was Robo. And now it's funny that Grumps. So Grumps, you're gonna jump to the head of this next segment now. So real quick, the other thing I wanted to do here, everybody, is give a little spotlight to our past and present citizens of Yimbonia. So real quick, I think I might start rolling this out, like, again, once a month, real quick on a stream, just showing, as we add new citizens of the month to it, what they've been up to over on in the toy world. So Grumps, that's an awesome shirt, by the way, buddy boy. I did not get this Spider-Man, but like the more I see of it, the more it makes me want to pick it up. I'm not gonna, I'm definitely leaning towards that. But Grumps is a great account, guys, just so you know. And look at this handsome son of a gun. So be sure to give Bat Force Grump a follow over on Instagram. As you know, bud, I love you so much. So thank you for everything. And now I wanted to move over again. I'll go back to the beginning now. See, Grumps, you jumped to the head of. I did have everybody in chronological order. So here's Old Grumpy Nerd. This is the first ever citizen of the month for Yimbonia. So he's active, hasn't been actively posting, but I gotta like this right here. This is from July. Look at that cutie cat. But again, a lot of fun. You gotta get posting more, my man. But yeah, well, a lot of great desk content and posing. So the first ever citizen of the month. Let's see now our second ever. We have Clintastic 4. Oh, I didn't even get the chance to like this one yet, which is on me because that was from the 19th. All right. This is glorious. And this is going to be a beautiful segue because after I'm done loving on everybody, I have the X-Men 97 Rogue. So I have my retro card that came out so many years ago. I have my Savage Land. And those faces, wait, what did you do? That's a different face. Clint, what did you do? I'm curious. So yeah, I want to do a little rogue off. Rogue off? Is that a thing? So yeah, Clint, beautiful stuff. My goodness. All right, let's see what else he's been up to. Oh, Corsair. Yeah, man. Of course, the man knows his lanes. There's that Psylocke. Great job. I wish I did have that pink sword. I think that was from a previous Psylocke release, so not in this new one, and that's the only one I have. But I'm sure I just need to find pink. Josh Brown, Detour. Who else has that wonderful, colorful resin? Can you guys make some pink for Psylocke props? And green for Green Lanterns? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on my accessory sets. Let's see. That's right. You damn straight, Grumps. That's what I'm talking about. No Chewing says, I would rank Thunderbolts higher than Superman and Fantastic Four, but only my opinion. I respect every former Embonian citizen wants Grump's opinion. There you go. That's right. Hall of Fame. Yeah. Nylock, right? I know we've covered this before. What's going on, man? Happy Sunday. Just spent day doing over displays and trying some photography. That is wonderful. I know the display part was probably a frustration and hassle, even though you're dealing with toys. But I'm glad you're getting a chance to shoot now and get some photography done. We got Wyatt Smith in the house, Copper State Collectibles. How you doing, Wyatt? And then Grump said, it felt like a by-the-numbers MCU comedy to me. I did like Yelena's storyline, though. Okay, so Grumps, I think it's because of Yelena. I don't want to say this in like, I'm not meaning to this to come off as any other way. I like her character. I liked her quite a bit in the Black Widow movie. And basically anytime she's popped up, but she was the spotlight. So she, to me, was, she was the main character of this one. And I thought that she carried that so well. So I really like what's her name? Florence Pugh. I even got my wife to start watching the movie, and she was chuckling about all the stuff with early on. She really likes Florence. So yeah, I think that was it. Like that maybe added it. So it could be one of those things. I don't hold like the belief that this is going to be one of those that I'm going to be watching 10 to 20 times in my life, like some past, early phase 1 through 3 movies that I've watched like on repeat in my lifetime. So, but I don't know. It's so far 2 viewings, it's held up. Brave New World, I watched twice in the same kind of timeline in the same week. And I haven't had a big drop off. Brave New World, I felt like I had like, all right, I don't know if I'm going to go back at like a third time. But this one, I still felt like, yeah, I'd watch this again as soon as it finished. So, all right. So there we go. Getting back to our citizens. So we have Old Grumpy Nerd. Clintastic was our second one. Grumps, who was first tonight, was our third ever. And now, this is really exciting. Like, this is so freaking cool. So Josh Brown has been teasing like his exclusive and then stickers that he's going to have because he's going to be at Legion's Con. And he finally dropped everything. So he was going to be at Legion's Con again, but on his own table. And check this out. Let me take a sip because I'm like, I'm going to have a clear throat because this is so freaking rad. First of all, I don't know if you guys ever like caught our Toy Pick Community episode that the Toy Daddies, when we interviewed Dave Igo. That was a freaking blast. That was for his line that kickstarted the Monstars. So through that conversation and just like seeing the wealth of productivity and creativity that David's done throughout his career, as soon as I saw this post and like, so I was just like, oh my God, like Josh, what you tapped into an amazing wealth of imagination, and holy cow, this is so rad. And I have 2 of the ogres, trolls. They're trolls, not ogres. Because ogres are smaller. Okay, trolls. I have the two. I have the ice and the fire, or whatever they call it. So I have this one. The fact that it's for these guys, I kind of, even though I bought the All Stars ogre, so I have 2 head sculpts for each, the ice and the fire. I've never really done much with them, and I've been thinking about, like, those would be a couple of pieces I would try to probably move at a toy show. But then this came along, and I honestly, like, I'm at the very least, it's gonna make me keep one of my trolls, because this is brilliant. This is so brilliant. I can't wait. And then Josh went above and beyond and got freaking Erwin Papa to do his sticker based off of Spikehead. Like, hot damn. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love seeing, like, all of the different creativity popping up. That's, dude, so cool. You had to try off a bit of time. No, Josh, that's fine, man. I'm just happy to let people know that this is, like, going to be at your table, and then the fact that you were doing all of these things behind the scenes. I mean, unbelievable. Yeah, so Josh again continues to kill it. My goodness, I can't wait for Josh's table. Like, this is gonna be so cool. This is gonna be so rad. But yeah, well done, Josh. Well done. We got Cal the Collector in the house. What's going on, dude? Thank you again, along with Josh too. Thank you guys for getting the word out for this evening. How you doing, Cal? You're just in time, my friends. Omega Weapon 13. After watching West Chesapeake Valley Thunderbolts, I was like, that's it. Oh, so you guys, all right. I maybe it's because I just felt like, again, not to dive too terribly deep. I thought they subverted some of the MCU, like, paint by numbers with some of the ways that they went into it. I kind of like the whole climax in my head, without spoilers. Although I guess this might give, it's not what you think. Like, you think normally big superhero battle, cities being destroyed, and instead think more, like, I equate it not on the quality level, but in the what they were going for, of an Inception style. Like, I just thought it was kind of neat how they went about it. Or like, Time is a Flat Circle, Interstellar. Those are two separate things, but Interstellar, like, climactically, they went in that kind of direction, which I found refreshing. That's how I saw it. Let's see, scrolling down. Josh Brown, going back. Dave Igo is the freaking man. Yes, he is. Oh my goodness. Oh, so I'm keeping both trolls, is what you're saying. Okay. As long as I know. Look, now I know. It's not like they were listed. They're still back. If anything, this might encourage me to actually get them physically out behind some stuff. I have those 2 monsters behind things under a table. So I need to get them out and accessible. Although I do have a little time. I have a little time until November. Clintastic, what's going on, dude? Well, we just did a whole little. I just was going through your stuff, man. Again, continue to do great work. I'm just going through, shouting out all of the past and present citizens of the month of Yambonia. So, Clint, I hope you're having a great Sunday, man. But yeah, we're just checking out all of your beautiful artwork. So, Josh, again, so excited, so excited. And now we have the current citizen of the month in Cal the Collector. He is going to get a little extra time because I'm going to, based on the feedback of you guys, and that's what all I want is to, again, have us be, locked and loaded with our ideas. So, Grumps, I'll give you the credit because I think, again, to avoid the confusion, I was doing a very much like teacher thing of naming the citizen month based off of the previous month. But I think to take away, what we'll do is I'm just gonna go into, like, the next like that month, and I'll try to keep at the start of the month. How's that? But I do want to give Cal his due. So I might, like I said, I might ride out Cal and keep shouting out these first wonderful Citizen of the Month, and then kick back up with our next State of Yimbonia for October. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. It also helps me because I'm still getting ready for school and getting my kid, all of the familial, all of the life things, Let's see. No chewing. I think I'm gonna correct Grump's statement. He said he likes the main protagonist storyline, so he liked it. If you go with Yelena, that's true. If you go with Yelena, because I put her. She was the heart and soul of that movie. And you deserve it, man. Are you kidding? Come on now. Grumps, Cal's been doing an amazing job. Yes, he has. And look at this freaking unbelievable stuff. So this was from one day ago. Again, he just does great stuff with these collabs. Oh, I didn't even get to like this one yet. I need that Vega. Oh, I need that Vega figure. I need to get my pile loot shipped. And shout out to Kit Bash Customs. He just did a reel that I didn't get to like fully watch, but I saw he was addressing the gold claws. He was making them silver to match the game. But yeah, Cal, man, you've been doing great stuff. Look at this. Fantastic. The Phalon, again, your lighting getting so good, man. I love this. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, we got some really good Citizens of the Month over here. You guys are awesome. So thank you all. Thank you all. Okay, and you're very welcome, Cal. You're very welcome. Of course. All right. I knew I wasn't gonna go like crazy long tonight, for the record, because a little holiday stuff. So I think let's get Rogue going. Tomorrow night, Toy Daddies are back. Of course, we have our top 10. I do. Last week, we were supposed to do this. I'm going to ask the boys if we can still do this tonight. But your Toy Daddies, because we are yours. Your Toy Daddies are really excited. We love doing photography, and we've been really just appreciative of the feedback that we've gotten when we do our little setups. So based on how things look, I think for me, I kind of want to do a setup and work on it each week. And then eventually take my final photo of it at the end of the month, but after getting feedback from you guys. So I want to work on this tomorrow. I hope the guys are going to be okay. Chewy, let me know if that's all right. If I can, because last week I hung out with Toy Father and my internet. I was on my phone because my house, if you guys remember. So yeah, I want to wrap this up. I need to figure out accessories and if we still like this setup. If anything needs to change, I kind of maybe want to put him now over. I don't know. Although I kind of want to take a picture that posed just like that, just like a portrait. But yes, so I digress. Let me get this back out. All right. So I think I want to do that tomorrow from part of the stream. Like I was saying, do we have anybody else coming up? Chewy, do we? I don't think we do. I think we're just kind of, plugging away doing our thing right now. Although on a nice little note, thank you guys for I know a few of you were hanging out in the chat with us when we were with Dave Wonder on Friday night. So for his mini stream, and again, Dave is somebody that is clearly an inspiration for us in terms of his positivity and using his platform for good. That's what we always try to do. But in terms of like actually taking streams and then converting them and again, raising money for good causes, great causes. So, I know that's something that we're talking about. It's happening. It's going to happen. We just have to decide when for our own little Toy Daddies one. But again, thanks to Dave Wonder for having us on. That was a lot of fun. Friday. Jumping all over the place. All right. Rogue. So yeah, I've been excited to dig in. Yeah, and this is what I do now, guys. I can't believe it. I'll never get over it. I'll never get over the feeling, the carelessness. I just can't. It still bothers me. But I just can't keep these boxes anymore. My boxes they're gone. They're gone. This is also very exciting because shout out to Toying Around. So Kev, I saw posted the cable. He got the cable in hand already. I don't know how. I guess our Canadian friends are starting to get the second wave of X-Men 97. So that's another reason when I looked at my open pile or two open pile, I was like, yeah, let me get this row going. Okie dokie. So right off the bat, movement wise, she feels good. Yeah, no gumminess, but nice and smooth. You know I love me some Legends. And no double jointed elbows, but she gets a pretty decent. It's not 90. It's a little more than 90. Which I'm trying to think, like, I'm fine with this Wolverine that's going to be dropping soon. Like, I'm kind of okay with this one, I think. It's not like she has the she's lacking all of the extra Black Widow stuff anyway. But I'm not gonna. I know that's still always like that should just be the case. But it's here and it's in my hand and it's not going to change. So what I think again, certain characters I'm not gonna go super nuts. Like, I don't know, there's still some extra movement. I would have liked a little bit more across for punching and stuff, but it isn't bad. It's not bad. Whatever. I mean, again, and then you get the head sculpt, which is great. Let me get all these other X-Men rogues up there. This is all I have. I know there were a couple other ones out there. I do have the Age of Apocalypse one, but she's away somewhere. She's away somewhere. Okay. So let's do a little comparison here. Oh, all right. So first of all, I'm noticing her boots. Something that's been bothering me on this one is I don't mind that these move. I just never realized where these are supposed to go. So I'm like, are they supposed to go up top or down? And I was too lazy to like do the Google to just check. So that makes more sense. These are loose on top here. Whereas this one, they just sculpted and painted it. Okay, so that's a nice improvement there. She still has a lot of the same boot looks there. And then everything else is kind of the same. It's kind of the same. It's just the jacket color. So here we go. And then the head sculpts are obviously different. Do you guys have a preference? I feel like this retro one is still in that same Marvel Legends female when it was like they were all the same kind of facial sculpt, like face sculpt, maybe eye color swap. But I do like the hair. I mean, basically, I have an Ultimate Rogue now, or Maximum Rogue. She just doesn't have maximum articulation. And then we have Savage Land. So these are my three rogues. I do have the AOA, but that hair, that 80s metal hair, I wouldn't just throw that on a random rogue. I wouldn't put this on standard stock rogue. So let's go. Here we go. Let's backtrack these ladies here. So Clint, did you on your rogue shot, did you digitally manipulate the facial expression? I mean, I know people do it. I'm just curious. Or was that a different head sculpt from a different Rogue figure? It just looked like it had the Savage Land's hair and bandana. Do you guys have a preference as to the show in the green jacket or the retro in the brown? I will say, I think I like the color scheme of this one better. Ultimately, I think I do like those browns in there over the extra greens. I don't know. What say you? What say you? All right, let's see. Clintastic saying, oh, digital plastic surgery. All right, got it. Again, blown away. Great job. Great job. No chewing. Whatever we do, I almost have a dozen Marvel Legends ready as prizes. There we go. And those aren't Blokees. No, they're not. We went through our little Blokees talk. This is just a nice way to kind of close things out this evening. Not that I'm wrapping up just yet. Just, it's not going to be one of my marathons. I could tell you that much. But here we go. This was the photo I was referring to. That's really, really well done. Let me see if I can get this in a... Can I put... No, I can't get that in its own box. I just wanted to show you guys, like, maybe if I bring her up into here. Now, I know this... Where I have the lighting, she's lit from below, so this isn't going to be, like, the blow into the side, so it's not doing her any favors. It's not my favorite head sculpt of Rogue, but it's also not... I don't dislike it. It's just it's just not exactly what I wanted. So they were trying to maybe go for that kind of pulp comic, pouty lips, damsel in distress face. You think? Is that what they were trying for? Maybe on that side. I don't know. But I just can't believe Clint was able to get that face to look so naturally optimistic and like restingly optimistic with the editing tools. I don't know. It's really well done, Clint. Really well done. Man. All right. I did have one other Legends. That I've been like waiting to go through. So let me get that going. We'll make it a ladies' night. All right. Got my Rogues back there. All right. And then my last one. This one I genuinely feel bad opening right now. So this is my Spiral. And I think I ordered this. You guys probably remember, like off during a stream. It was like, let me do it. It was either Sunday or Monday night. And again, it was for the Marvel Capcom shelf I'm planning. They Amazon shipped this in like that white, beautiful Marvel Legends shipper box. Like this is such a perfect cardback. It really pains me. And it was from Amazon. So it like doubly pains me to just go at it, raw dogging. And I mean raw dogging in terms of not having, my razor blade. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. And thirdly, Harry Moore. I'm assuming this has to be his retro artwork. Spectacular Harry Moore. All right. Oh, sorry, Harry. See, 2 trays? Now, I remember that she was reviewed very, very well when she came out. Damn, look at that tear. If I was trying to, like, preserve the box like I did for so many years, I did a pretty damn good job. I did add a crease to her. Shoot. Okay. But she was reviewed really, really well. I remember at the time. And like all of the talk of, like you're never going to get another one of these. Or when are they going to use this sculpt again? So, ooh. All right. So nice crunching ability, nice and smooth on the upper torso. All right, no, it's no Black Widow. Not that I was expecting it. She wasn't even out at the time. Ooh, but we do get, so she has I'm going to say 6 Marvel Legends lady arms, and they actually gave her 6 double jointed elbows. That's amazing. All right, all right. Ooh, good movement there. Little cargo pocket on the leg. Nice. Ooh, man. Yeah, she moves well. She's smooth. I kind of figured she'd be one of those that's going to be a little interesting to try to balance just with the weight, distribution. And yes, I did notice the boots with the fur, All right, she does come with 2 extra hands. So she's got one of the metallic hands to hold stuff, and then just like a posing hand there. Man, she really does come loaded out for what was a retail base. So that in this wave, she definitely ate up a lot of that toy budget. That's for sure. All right, so she got all those katanas. Oh, that sweet gold sword, gold axe. That's really awesome. She's great. Should I go with the 4? Which ones get the gold? I should have probably looked at the box. I'm gonna have to look, unless it doesn't matter. Clint, as my X-Men guy, does it matter which hands are holding what weapons? Specifically the gold. Do they go into a certain hands? Man, my my shelf idea is coming together. I brought a lot of, so again, with school being here, I'm gonna be teaching photography once again, and of course, now I get to, like, I incorporate toys. At least I, just like we all know, like once you learn how to photograph anything, it can apply to almost all subjects, right? Outside of underwater stuff. So I'm going to be bringing in, like some figures that I have. I have some McFarlane stuff to bring in for them. Some of my Marvel Select stuff I'm going to be bringing in for my students. They have my Defender blocky things I'm going to let them mess with. And that helps. So this is where I'm going with this. I brought in some of my Dio stuff to school, which helped me down here. Again, I don't want to bring new things into the basement. It's just part of this restructuring. But I'm at a point where, again, I did a couple little things today, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to start the filming process, whatever that's going to be. I just want to start getting the footage. So we'll go from there. Johnny Cox said, LA unboxed all my Jada Street Fighter toys today because I mostly get so Fubi. I had to analysis paralysis all their articulation. Dude, those Jada toys, amazing. You know what? I had his page open. Does he? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. So speaking of Jada, I did have my man Lago Figs. So Toy Migo Lago, love you, buddy. He's cranking out some toy stuff too. He has a video up on his YouTube of this Metal Gear Solid Delta piece, which is ridiculous. Highly suggest checking it out. But here we go. It was Player 2 Cammy. I told my daughter that because she was playing with the other Player 1 Cammy. And I was like, yeah, they're going to make a Player 2. I'm like, what color's pink? She was so excited. So I might have to get Cammy for my daughter. I might have to do it. But yeah, so Jada's, love it. I love it. I got to ship my pile of loot because I need to see a direct comparison. I know I played with Machu's Ken and Ryu, the Storm figures, but that was briefly at the Toy Migos house, and I need mine. So I have to ship my pile. I was waiting until like the school year started, so it's here now. The specific hand doesn't matter. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure. You know how sometimes, man, you know how us nerds, I'm the same way with the other things. So I wasn't sure. Perhaps that was a thing. I have to ask. I don't want to do the wrong thing. Nilak, I got the Storm Arena Ken. Now I want it all. Dang. Oh, and you know what? Did Lago have the other thing up? I think, yeah, here he is. Nash. Now, I don't have the same draw to this game. Like the characters, so Ryu and Ken, like I got them instantly. I'm still going to, like, I went to, like, Jade is my line. I invested in my Jada Street Fighter line. I have to do the cherry picking with this one, with Storm. So Nash, I didn't play, and I know that sounds silly because like I bought DJ and he was somebody that I didn't play as a ton, but again, I was just gonna buy. I was getting the whole roster. So Alpha, I don't feel compelled to get every last little thing. So yeah, I think that's a good, right. That's a good thought process. I'm gonna stick with all of the Street Fighter 2 original Jada line. Like all of that stuff I'm getting. So I can't wait for E Honda, everybody else that they have coming out. Want it all. Zangief, right? These other lines, even from Jada, they're alpha. Yeah, I'm gonna sprinkle. I'm cherry picking and sprinkling. I can't do it all. Can't do it all. Josh Brown, I know. Is it gone? I honestly, I didn't jump to go buy it because like my daughter does have another Cammy to play with. Oh God, is it really? That's nuts. Well, yeah, they've always been. See, I haven't done a ton of shopping over there in a while, at least. You know, like there's so many other options. I still have my Nightwing pre-ordered, my blue Nightwing. I think I have to cancel him though, because I have the red one from San Diego that I haven't even unboxed yet. So I haven't, yeah, I don't have too much on there. And they were always somebody in my head. I had to hit whatever the 75 or 99, whatever that price point was to get to the free shipping. So yeah, I know. Hey, speaking of Street Fighter toys and Toy Migos and the Toy Migos meetup that's happening this weekend, we got the Machu toy. What's going on, Machu? I saw you guys. You had your Migos. You had your Migos meet. You guys all had the meets yesterday, so that's awesome. We got Doombot 9000 in the house. Machu saying you need the alpha look if you want. Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm gonna end up jumping for Nash. You know, like I still think I'm gonna be able to make. Although he's got the freaking kick. What? All right, that effect, that back kick effect was amazing. Because obviously I immediately go to like, oh, that could be used with Guile. But I forgot I have those like Tamashi speed effects. So I gotta use those. And Josh, with a good point, I still don't trust Storm to finish a line, so Jada wins by default for me. Yeah. And all right, don't fool yourself. That's true. Machi's always right. We know this. Let's see, Josh. That's my secret, Macho. I'm always a fool. That well done. Nash, he does look amazing. He really does. It's just that I don't feel the compulsion to get him. I use that word, the compulsion, the pull. But otherwise, yeah, I think that's the big piece of the toy thing news. It's been hard because like I've been actively trying to tell myself not to like to deal with this. I have to deal with this. So, you know, with everything going on, and it just feels like a kind of a good time to focus on what I've been telling myself for months, right? A lot of affirmations of enjoy your toys. That was affirmations for myself. So I'm at an enjoy your toys, you know, moment where I have so many to open. I'm just skipping pre-ordered season right now on some stuff, which is super annoying. And you know, nobody likes to have their options taken away from them, but I feel kind of compelled to, like, again, going back to the start of the show when I was like, I still think about things in terms of mezco money. So yeah, like spending a mezco just to order a figure, and that's just me right now. And again, we all have our different circumstances and things that we're going through, but that's why I'm sticking with deal with my situation. Really try. But I have cool stuff too. Like, I did get this. Shout out to Machu. Love you, buddy. This was the Netman, and he came through for me. Henrock had his first if you guys remember that. But Henrock ended up crushing all of those photos, and it was amazing to see. And I still have an open mind. But yes, I do have the Netman. So the hands got a little jumbled in there, but I haven't cracked them open yet. But I am excited. So I do have that one to eventually discuss. So one of these, might make a video out of him. Like I said, I got the Mezco Nightwing, and then just a pile of stuff. So yeah. Ooh, Grumps, I'm gonna love Netman. Good, that is great to hear. Legions Con, I have. So we have a little plan. I hope we can pull it off. It's just so it gets exciting. We over plan for these weekends, but I know Chewy and I are hoping to pick Machu's brain to take off the Mezco Spidey suit to put it onto Max, at least for me, for Max Spidey. And I'm super fired up about that. And then I'll have Netman in that kind of, again, that textured soft goods look for when I want that ultimate spectacular Spider. It's ultimate, right? Yeah. I wish I played that game again. The Ultimate Spider-Man game. It was so good that I remember. I got the Storm Collectibles. Is that Yuri or Yuri, right? Feels very similar to Storm Marina Ken. Ooh, man. All right, I have to ship my pile of loot. I have to. I've been telling myself for 2 weeks, it's time. I need to play. I do. I really do need to play with that Storm figure. I need it. Even though it also has a soft upper torso. The Storm Marina has better articulation setup with the separate neck piece, and the hips are way better. And you know what? Even the fact that they can, like, it has always bummed me out that the Hadouken, it wasn't the straightforward. Like, Jada does have great butterfly joints, but with the gi on, like, I could do it but it would be an angle. Like, it wasn't pure like this. It was here. So even for that alone, I can't wait for those figures. But again, just they seem like just a lot of fun. And that's all that's all I'm trying to do. Have some fun posing my toys. All right, so she's now loaded out. Oh, I only have one. I'm missing the axe. She's gonna take some work to figure out how to like pose best, but man, she's awesome. That is a badass Marvel Legends right there. That is really awesome. Really well done. Gotcha. Even though oh my goodness. All right, I'm looking at my floor. I'm looking around. Yeah. That's all I got for tonight. Seeing if there's anything. There's always stuff, but oh yeah, it's a tire. It was a weekend. It's not even done. It's not even over. I have one more wonderful day to hang with my kids tomorrow and my wifey, and I hope she's feeling better. She went to sleep kind of on the downturn, so hopefully she bounces back because we got this beginning of the school year. And oh my goodness. Let's see. You're allowed to have fun with toys? Of course, John. That's like the whole point. I know you know. Machu, you can get a good Hadouken pose. There was a store here that had both Ryu and Ken. I should ask. Oh, because he was like there in hand. That's okay. I mean, I'm assuming if Big Bad got their Kens in as soon as I ship this pile of loot, I'm gonna get a notification that Ryu is arriving. But it's fine. It's fine. Thank you, Machu, for even thinking of me. Bummed I missed Spiral Doombot. I ended up buying her on Amazon. I want to say it was approximately retails, either 25 or 30, so maybe like the new retail. I'm sad I missed her at Ross for 12 or $6 or whatever. Like a lot of people got her back, when the wave came out and eventually made its way to the discount stores. But I think I used Amazon points, so I still mentally was like, all right, I got her for a deal. So she should. I don't know. I don't want to say because that was now a couple months ago. But we'll have to see. Invite Machu on. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, that would be great, but he's in Cali. Ryu sold out quick at Frankensons. Man, how was that, by the way? I mean, I guess that's why Johnny wants to invite you on. Machu, you're always invited if you want the link, but I feel like you and Jay Shuts a Wednesday, you got to do like a little Toy Amigos recap. I would hope, since you're going to be, I'm assuming back by then, right? But yeah, the boys are out in California, and again, Migos meetup. So it's a lot of good friendship stuff happening. It's just not on my coast, but seeing Instagram and seeing all the smiles and people getting together, that makes me feel like at least I'm a part of it. Oh, all right. Well, this has been a blast, guys. I know it's not, like I said, not the super duper long, but we'll always have those. Those will always be here. But yeah. This was really lovely. So thank you for being here to hang out with me. Thank you for listening to me chit chat about toys. It was a good fun night. I had a blast. I know it wasn't like super high energy 11 me tonight, but as you hear the throat starting to go. Well, if there's anything else, I'm going to keep an eye on the comments real quick before I bring things up. But tomorrow night, we'll be, I'll be streaming again with the Toy Daddies. We will be a full tripod. All three of us will be together tomorrow. And then, we'll finish up this photo. And, you did. I saw in our Batman for Sale what it passed. I'm proud of you for staying strong. I would have told you the same thing, and I also would have passed, as tempting as it would have been. Good for you. Full Poppet Squad. That's right. We missed Chewy last week, but he was having some Toy Daddy fun of his own. But yeah, so tomorrow night, back to talk about more toys and toy photography and all the good stuff. We'll take some photos. Man, it's September. September's here. It's here. Meh. Oh man. I know. See, Grumps, I want it. Whenever I see that toy, I want it. And then I have to stop myself. One day. VC Toy Box, or was it Patrick Chow? Somebody put out new capes for that Batman in art. Wired capes, 2 varieties. FYI. All right, folks. You're the best. I appreciate you. I hope hope you guys know that. I'm just clicking around for my little media thing. Hit that lullaby. Thanks for spending time with me, guys. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday night. I hope you have a great start to your week. I hope you, for those of you off tomorrow, I hope you really enjoy your day. And then I look forward to catching up with you over on IG and all the other things. So, thanks, folks. Have a great night, everybody. See you later. Bye. Peace.
Unite my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread, because next week we'll be right here. Your toy daddies will appear.